Okay.
Вита тоже здесь, я смотрю, да?
Мгм.
Малайзия подключилась. Зурайда. О, Мексика.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Morning.
Hello, hello.
Aló, aló.
Buenos días.
De aquí de México, Francisco Peredo. Hola.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello, Mr. Pereiro. We will wait a few minutes to make sure that we have as many people as possible to join us. So we'll probably not start exactly on the hour, but wait a couple of minutes to make sure that people have the opportunity to join, just in case there are connection issues. Thank you.
Мгм. В общем, все проверяем, чтобы удостовериться, что нет никаких технических накладок и так далее. И ожидаем людей.
Mira, ven y luego seguimos. Es que aparecieron es en Zoom. Que nos presentamos, saludamos. Para entrar a todos los grupos. ¿Cuántos deben ser? Mira, Magali entró. Magali entró desde...
Pero la luz está de arriba, Paco. La luz.
Abro la ventana.
Sí.
Don Paco, ponga su micrófono, apague su micrófono.
Ah, ok. Silenciar, ¿verdad?
Человек Zoom одновременно, товарищи, это 40 человек.
Sí.
Mira, mi amor, la inauguración del Festival de Teatro Internacional.
¿Ahorita lo estás viendo? ¿Ahorita
Sí,
está inaugurando?
ahorita.
Hi there, everyone. Just to say that we're going to wait a few minutes just so people have the chance to join this Zoom session, just in case there are connection problems, and to make sure that everybody's happy with their own hearing and connections. Thank you.
Просто проверяем то, что у всех хорошая связь, у всех хороший звук и так далее.
Kalau keluar dan masuk balik.
Just to let recent arrivals know, we are just delaying a couple of minutes to let people make sure that their connections are okay, people who are having trouble connecting to get in, etc., etc. So we're going to start in about 2 or 3 minutes. Thank you.
Через 2-3 минуты начнем все последние проверки.
Артем, ты же на запись поставишь, да?
Да, для тех, у кого есть проблемы с подключением к Zoom, они могут даже посмотреть сейчас это в YouTube. Но это для тех, кто подписался на наш канал, то есть вот на данный момент 3 человека.
будет запись, мы потом каким-то образом сможем это транслировать.
Да, да, да.
Marjorie, hello. Marjorie. Hello, hello, hello.
Ну,
Nice to meet you. Nice to.
So, I think we're probably about ready to start. Are you okay with that, Artem?
готовы начать. Готов ты, Артем?
Yes, let's begin.
Okay, this is a new venture. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all, wherever you are in the world. And welcome to the first International Amateur Theatre Association Online Theatre Festival in collaboration with the Russian and Estonian centers of AI Teatr and the Central European Committee and the Northern European Amateur Theatre Alliance. It's no news that the pandemic has devastated amateur theatre activity across the globe, with many local, national, and international events cancelled or postponed for the foreseeable future. And it was with this in mind that the Council of AI Teatr contacted members and associates to ask for ideas to bring people together. And we're extremely grateful for the positive response and willingness of Alla Zorina and the Russian Center to take a lead role in creating a first online World Amateur Theatre Festival, recognizing the need within the international community of AI Teatr to come together, to share and communicate through theatre. The decision was taken to create an inaugural festival with a short application turnaround in order to come together before the end of 2020. So we received 18 applications from 13 countries and a selection panel of Alla Zorina from the Russian Center and the president of CC, Kristina Umer from the Estonian Center and the president of NIATA, and myself as an AI Teatr vice president. We selected 10 productions representing the following countries: Russia, Malaysia, Estonia, Romania, Mexico, Spain, Great Britain, Scotland, Germany, Slovenia, and Lithuania. We open today, shortly after this Zoom session, with the play Decameron from Russia. All of the productions can be viewed on YouTube. Each link and the time at which the video goes live is detailed on the table on the AI Teatr website, where you'll also find synopses of the plays and background information on the groups in all 3 official languages of the organization. Today, the video goes live at 1900 Moscow time. Please check the festival page on the AI Teatr website for the timings of all the other performances. And please don't forget to post your constructive comments, positive please, about the production on YouTube. We will always look forward to reading them. Thank you for that in advance. This global online theatre festival is coming to you through the skillful administration of our friend Artem Sergeyev, director of Theatre Toshka in Siberia. Thank you, Artem. Clearly putting Siberia at the center of the world, certainly the amateur theatre world. On next Saturday, the 28th of November at 1700 hours Moscow time, there'll be a second Zoom session, a lot more interesting than this one. The link details for this session will also be found on the AITEATR website. Saturday's Zoom session will include a short 5 to 6 minute discussion on each of the plays included in the festival, facilitated by Dirk de Korte from Theatre de Waanzin in Ghent, Flanders, who will coordinate the session. He will also be working with input from theatre experts Frank Katula from Uganda, Anastasia Kazmina from Russia, and Togi Tryggvason from Iceland. We'll also hear from the directors of the plays and or other representatives of the 10 theatre companies. So that'll be a really coming together and discussion on the work that you'll have seen this week. Immediately following next Saturday's discussion on the plays, Dirk de Korte will segue seamlessly into a directors forum on the theme Amateur Theatre, Time for Change. You will have the opportunity in that session to contribute to the discussion on issues such as the development of amateur theatre, the purpose of amateur theatre festivals, and the role and influence of amateur theatres on the international cultural space. Representatives from each group are invited to take part, as well as the cast and friends of each company and anyone else interested in the future of international amateur theatre. After the discussion next Saturday, we will be joined by AITEATR President Beatrice Solario, who will sum up and bring this first online World Festival to a close. Today, however, Beatrice is not able to be with us in person as she's caught up in the celebrations of the National Day in Monaco. But she has sent us a message by video, and hopefully the technology will work. Artem, please.
Hi everybody. What a joy to be reunited today for this event. Theatre is my love. Firstly, I would like to warmly thank Alla Zorina. She quickly answered the call of IATA and organized this event. Our association has encouraged the creation of this festival thanks to the involvement of alleged regions. The goal here is to highlight the importance of theatre and to bridge the gap between the stage and the audience. The actors and their spectators have been deprived of contact for months now. And here it is an opportunity to experience the passion under new means, even though a screen will never be able to replace the sensations felt in a dim room. You will be able to attend excellent performances selected by a committee in which we can place all our trust. The participating companies come from various locations, from Europe, but also Asia and America. They are a reminder of how much the call of the stage is international. At the end of this festival, you will have the possibility to attend discussion on each play, as well as a forum dedicated to the many changes that the theatre is currently undergoing. All of this already has been described by Khaled, hence I will not repeat this information. I would also like to thank Christina, Frank, Togi, and Dirk for their work. This festival is the first premiere for the International Amateur Theatre Association. The current situation has led us to it, but I hope the dynamic and the success encountered will generate more events of this kind, so that the love for theatre can spread to areas where a traditional festival cannot exist. So let's bring theatre back into people's lives. I hope each and every one of you will enjoy the performances. And now I will just wrap this up by saying one thing: break a leg. Sending you my best wish from Monaco. Bye bye.
Thank you, Beatrice. Lovely. I'd like now to ask Christina Omer from the Estonian National Centre to say a few words of welcome to the festival on behalf of NIATA, the Northern European Amateur Theatre Alliance of AITA IATA. Thank you, Christina.
Greetings from Tallinn, from Estonia. I'm looking forward to see all the performances at the festival. Thank you, Alla Zorina, for doing your great job by organizing the festival with your technical team. We are in a strange position because we are used to believing that the theatre miracle will only be possible if we meet in the same theatre room. Today, we have a new theatre rooms. While some of these rooms are now online, we can still meet there. Going online can also allow us to meet people who might not be able to travel. But we should not worry about losing the magic of theatre when it is online or attempt to return to the old ways. We should instead embrace the opportunity to make new theatre rooms. Theatre is always about stories, the actors, and the communities. I want to thank all the theatre makers for your openness to join our online festival. During this week, we will be seeing touching stories from all over the world. On behalf of the Nordic and Baltic theatres, good luck and see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Christina. Thank you. Lovely words. I'd like to ask now the person who is the inspiration behind this festival to welcome you all and to set the ball rolling. From the Russian National Centre and on behalf of the Central European Committee of AITA IATA, Alla Zorina. Alla's English interpreter, Arseny, will read her message on her behalf. Thank you, Arseny.
Dear friends, so the long-awaited day has come, the opening day of the International Online Festival, Theatre is My Love. Our festival, I'm sure, will prove that amateur theaters of the world are optimistic despite the difficult situation associated with the coronavirus. They are full of desire to play their own performances, that there are no borders for amateur theaters. They're an example of how amateur theaters can unite and not divide people from different countries of the world. Our expert council of the selection of performances tried to be objective when we were making a formation of the festival program. We discussed each performance in great detail, and we think that the program turned out to be interesting, and we'll be able to see how amateur theaters of various forms and types of theater work in different countries of the world. The festival is the first experience of such an international online festival under the auspices of AITA. There was a lot of work, and I want to sincerely thank you all, my colleagues, Aleta Rice-Jones, Vice President of AITA from United Kingdom, Christina Umer, President of NIATA from Estonia, Artem Sergeyev, Director of the Tochka Theater, it's children's theater, and Arseny Zorin, Translator from Russia, who worked on this project. But I especially want to say a big thank you to Anne Gilmore, the Secretariat of AITA, which has done a lot of for this project to come true. Dear Anna, your energy, accuracy, and the instant reaction, the ability to quickly post the necessary information about the festival in social networks, and keep in touch with the theaters that have submitted applications gave a positive result. Thank you for a very pleasant cooperation. And now Alla herself will say a couple of sentences. Thank you.
Alla.
The microphone.
Не включила. Dear friends of the theater, I congratulate you on the opening of the International Online Festival, Theatre is My Love. I wish you good luck and happiness.
Thank you, Ella. Thank you very much indeed. And thank you all for attending this session. I think this is an amazing demonstration of the Aita IATA network and the strength of our organization and the common interest that brings us all together. And I think that we'll see a lot more of that over the next week and certainly in next Saturday's session. But now is the time to go to your YouTube link for the first performance. The first performance is Decameron from Studio Theatre Mannequin in the South Ural State, Russia. The video will be available to watch from about 2-3 minutes. It's probably available now. Look, I'm just being given the thumbs up from Anne. Enjoy the festival. Please join us again in Zoom for the discussion on the plays and the Directors Forum next Saturday, the 28th at 1700 Moscow time. In the meantime, thank you. Keep safe, stay healthy, and enjoy the plays. For theatre. Take care.